स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे। स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Understand? Intensity, feeling connected deeper and deeper with the seer is the essence. When you understand the futility, understand? When you understand the futility of all these three states and trying to change the scene in all these three states, your whole attention will fall on the seer. If you think there is some utility in all these three states, you will be engaged in it. If you realize the futility of all these three states, your whole attention will turn towards the center, the seer, and the awakening will happen. All Mahadeva means in the sutra, through the sutra, understand and turn towards the center. No technique. Understand? If you ask, how can I do? Please give us some technique. Then go for Nitya Sutras. There are so many Nitya Sutras. To give you the technique to turn your attention towards the center, let me describe. Nitya Sutra means which you need to understand, internalize, practice whole day. Dhyana Sutra means which you need to internalize, practice at particular point of your life, part of your life. Ananda Sutra means which you need to just internalize, no need to practice. Means these are the clicks given by Mahadeva to the intense seekers, to the real sincere seekers. Many people come and claim, I am real sincere seeker, give me experience. It's like not only that, they will literally demand. And sometimes they will complain also, I think you are not able to give, that's why you are giving all the reasons. I tell them, okay, anyhow. No. Anyhow, they have a right to tell, nothing wrong. The moment you sit in the throne, you open yourself to any question, you open yourself to anybody's comments. That's okay. But understand, now this is the way to check your sincerity, your intensity. If this understanding clicks in you, in the dream state, to wake you up, it does not take more than one click. This is a dream. That's all. You are awakened. Means you are really intense. During nightmare, a very wild dream, where you are really with your spouse. Just one thought, one click, this is a dream. You are awakened. You are out. Same way, if you are intense in this dream, one click, this sutra is enough. You will be out. You will be out. If you think, no, I need some more technique, then you are not really going through nightmare or intense dream. You are just having some casual flow of thoughts. Sometimes, in the dream state, you will see without any clarity, some casual black and white shows will be going on around you. You will neither feel like watching it nor feel like coming out of it. If you are in that kind of dream, you are just wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. I have seen sometime in India, 30 years these guys will do the government job in same office and same house. These fellows are in that kind of dreams. Neither they will go down nor they will go up, wasting, buffaloes. Useless. Please do not be in that state. Understand? If you are in that state, then this click will not happen. It will not be a sharp, strong shift. Mahadeva is very confident. He says very clearly, any intense seeker who is waiting for that fire means the initiation from the master, understanding, a strong click. This one click is enough. He says, beloved, at this moment he is addressing Devi. That's why he is saying, beloved. Of course, all of us are embodiment of Devi. He is not just talking to Devi. Keeping Devi in the front, he is talking to all of us. Krishna did not talk just to Arjuna. Keeping Arjuna in the front, he is speaking to all of us. If he has spoken just to Arjuna, then why should we bother about him? Forget about it. It is some conversation between two friends, over. Keeping Arjuna in the front, he is talking to all of us. Here, Mahadeva is talking to all of us, keeping Devi in the front. He says, beloved, at this moment, let mind, knowing, breath, form be included. Understand? A very powerful word, included. Means only the seer who is seeing can include all these three. Only a person who is seeing this waking state, who is going through dream state, and who is going through the deep sleep state, can include all these three. Now, your identity which you are experiencing during waking state, if you are a doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever, your identity which you are experiencing in the waking state cannot include all the three. You can include only the waking state, because only this is your experience. Only if you are aware of the identities which you are carrying in all these three and enjoying, if you have caught the thread line, central line, a deeper thread of all these three, understand? Waking, dream, and deep sleep. Only when you catch the thread of all these three, suddenly you will be able to include all the three. One important thing, people come and ask me, no, Swamiji, I don't think in the deep sleep I am aware. Then who is the person who comes back and says, it was deep of all these three state? All these three, if you are aware of the identity of all these three, you are conscious enough, your seeking is intense enough to be answered, to be initiated, to be blessed. If you are not already aware of all these three states, if you have not experienced all these three states with the same identity, then naturally you need to now intensify your seeking. An intense seeker will carry the identity about himself throughout all these three. If you have even experienced once or twice in the dream state, suddenly you are remembering you are something beyond the identity which you think as you in the dream state. I have seen the seekers going through this experience. In the dream state, they will be dreaming, but suddenly they will identify themselves with the identity of the waking state. Then they will think, this is too small thing, nothing. How many of you had that experience of waking state identity in the dream state? Understand? Then you have an intensity. your seeking is intense, then this sutra can straight away click with you. There are some more people who carry that same awareness even to the deep sleep, even to the swapna. For them, the very understanding of this three state, suddenly they will come back to the center to awaken themselves to the fourth state, to the Turiya. A small story. One day early morning, a Zen master started crying. The moment he came out of his bed, he started crying. Disciples asked, "Why are you crying?" Master very beautifully says, "Yesterday night I dreamt that I became a butterfly." The disciples are asking, "For that you don't have to cry. Now you are okay. You are sitting in front of us. Why are you bothered? Why are you crying?" He says very beautifully, "I do not know whether I dreamt that I became butterfly or that butterfly is dreaming now it has become master." Understand, it is true. Very rare few individuals can carry the intensity to have a same unconnected, unclutched or undisturbed identity. If you can carry if you can carry a connected, a straight, undisturbed, unbroken identity throughout these three states, you are a seeker. The Pratyagatma Chaitanya, individual consciousness is awakened. The Pratyagatma Chaitanya Jagratam has happened. These are all some of the Sanskrit technical terms. I always wanted to express or remember the Sanskrit words also, because I want all of you to know there are many non-portable things in the Vedic tradition. Understand? It means a person to experience the ultimate truth. If somebody says, you don't have to have any lifestyle change, you can have it like a pill, then forget about him. People who are selling the portable knowledge without emphasizing the importance and sanctity of the non-portable part are not just using the Vedic tradition, they are abusing the Vedic tradition. That's the reason I wanted Sanskrit word also to be continuously put in record. Of course, just speaking in Sanskrit, you may not be able to connect or relate with it. That's why I am giving the English translation. But there are so many Sanskrit words which cannot be translated. If you have a chance, do not miss to study the original words and the original meaning, because whenever I give a meaning, I am only giving one dimension, one part of that word. When you translate the word brahmacharya into celibacy, it's only one dimension of that brahmacharya, not the whole brahmacharya. Exactly the technical translation of the word brahmacharya means living like God. Only one part is celibacy, means the freedom, independence. The whole word brahmacharya cannot be translated into word celibacy. Same way, so many words, Sanskrit words cannot be translated. If you can study a little bit, it can open new doors and open deeper and deeper understandings. Sanskrit is the language. She is the Veda Mata. She reveals our reality and truth based on your spiritual growth. If you evolve yourself to the next level, she will reveal the new meaning. The same line, you will see the new meaning. She is a living language created by living beings. Out of life she comes out. That is why she only increases the life in you. She only creates life in you. The language came out of the living beings and creating intense life. She is living energy, living language, not dead language. If it is a dead language, you can have only one meaning. At the most, two meaning. poetic and linguistic. Means when it is used in prose, one meaning, and when it's used in poem, another one meaning. That's all. But with Sanskrit, the more you evolve, the more truths will be revealed. The more details will be revealed. Pratyagatma Chaitanya Jakratam. The individual consciousness awakening means individual consciousness is the thread which is running through all these three states. Jakrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Knowing, breath and form. Form is this body, breath is the dream body, and knowing is the deep sleep state. Knowing without knower is a deep sleep, Sushupti. Breath without awareness is the dream state. Form without the person who is enjoying the form is waking state. Form with the person who is enjoying the form. The person who is enjoying the form is formless. Because you are not this body, you are able to see this body. If you are this body, just this body, you cannot see this body. Anything you are able to see, it is not you. The form with formlessness, breath with awareness, knowing with knower is enlightenment. Knowing without knower, breath without awareness, form without formlessness is death. That is what is unconscious life. That is what, I don't even call that as life, waiting for death. There are so many people just waiting for death. It has not happened and does not have courage to quicken it or make it happen. That is not life. The life, the knowing without knower, breath without awareness, and form without formlessness is dragging, waiting for death, not life. Knowing with knower, breath with awareness, form with formlessness is enlightenment. Mahadeva says include all these three, means he is saying intensify your awareness, intensify your attention towards the awareness which is beyond these three. Then you will catch the thread which is running through all these three states. Understand? Again I am emphasizing, it is not Nitya Sutra which you need to practice whole day, not Dhyana Sutra which you need to practice part of your day. It is Ananda Sutra. Understand, just simple understanding is enough. Ananda Sutra means Shravana leads to Nididhyasana. Listening leads to expression. In Vedic tradition, three things are there: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana means internalizing, listening and internalizing. Manana means contemplating. Maybe some sutras you need to contemplate 24 hours whenever you remember you. Some sutras you may need to contemplate on particular time, like a morning half an hour or evening half an hour. That's what is called. If you need to contemplate 24 hours, it is called Nitya Sutra. If you need to contemplate on particular time, morning and evening, then it is called Dhyana Sutra. Understand? If you don't need to contemplate at all, straight away Shravana, listening and internalizing, leads to expression, Nididhyasana. It is called Ananda Sutra. Nididhyasana means expressing that reality in your life. Shravana, internalizing. Manana, meditating, contemplating. Nididhyasana, expressing the reality. This sutra does not need manana. Just Shravana, internalizing, straight away makes Nididhyasana, expression to happen. How to understand and internalize? Now, the essence, the knowing, your deep sleep state, breath, your dream state, the form, your waking state, all these three as a base, that is you. you are experiencing all these three. Turn your attention to that person who is experiencing all these three and include the moment you turn the attention intensely towards you, who is experiencing. No technique can be given. There are so many techniques, who am I and all those things. Ramana Maharishi's technique, so many. That and all is a Nitya Sutra. You can practice those techniques. But here Mahadeva says no technique is needed because this is Ananda Sutra. It is given to a person who is evolved, intense. If you are that intense, catch the glimpse. Means turn the attention towards you. You will see what Mahadeva says, the ultimate experience, the Shiva consciousness will happen this moment in you. If you feel you are not that intense, then take up the Dhyana Sutras to bring your awareness to the self. There are many Dhyana Sutra and Nitya Sutra. Mahadeva has spoken. Take up any one of them and intensify. So now the essence, mind, which is in front of you, through which you are seeing, knowing, which is behind you, which you are using to know further and further, breath, which is like a connecting mechanism, form, which is your base, include everything through the seer, you, who is beyond all these three. If you catch the click, if you had the click or initiation, yes, what he says is right. If you had that click, try including, try to be all inclusive. If you are not able to catch that click, contemplate. Then start the Nididhyasana, means go to Nitya Sutras. You will see the promise or the technique which Mahadeva is giving, or the experience which Mahadeva is promising will happen in you. At this moment, let mind, knowing, breath, form be included. Let you achieve this truth. Let's gather for next session. Thank you. Next session, we'll have the next truth. I can say Mahadeva is taking us to the deeper level in the next sutra. We'll see the next sutra in the next session. Thank you. A few of your questions, then we'll enter into the next sutra. Your divine pure love has brought me back here today and receive your true yogic alchemy of understanding enlightenment. I wholeheartedly and soulfully would like to fully join your divine missions in every way. At this present time, please give me your divine guidance that I need to handle all the challenges and start with your divine work. You can ask the energization. I'll see individually, give you some idea or some words. Same person, some personal question, please ask in the energization. May I know who is the person? Lily Akpam. Okay, in the energization you can ask. At this time I am aware of my breath. My breathing is not disturbing the intense tingling. I do not want to come out of this state. It has been happening more often and is in the middle of the night too, and so many times seeing you with your Trishul helping me. That state, is it all my imagination? It cannot be imagination, relax. Imagination will lead to suffering, but here you are writing, Swamiji, I seems to start feeling the tingling feeling, growing intensity and deep smile on my face. Deep smile can never come by imagination. It can come only by experience. Imagination, you will create only suffering because you are trained to produce suffering. You are trained to create suffering. If you are not creating suffering, you are not imagining. Did Shiva take birth on planet Earth? What was it before or after we were on Earth? Why do we forget who we are? Do we remember who we are when not in physical form, or is some expansion process? Wow. You are practically asking the whole business secret. Maybe you have to become partner to know so much. So invest your life, then we will share. We will see. Because you are practically asking the password for the bank locker. The problem is, unless you have an account in that particular bank, even if I describe, you will not be able to understand. I'll say take right, go to the third locker, open the third locker and take the key and go to the left, and unless you have seen the bank, you will not even be able to use, even if I give answer. Means unless you have some intensity and commit your life to the spiritual life and practice, even if I give the answer, it will be useless. It will be useless. Actually, yesterday, after the discourse, some of the disciples came and asked me, the Ashramites, Swamiji, if we could have had the picture of Arunachala temple, we would have understood more visually. But now, no need for understanding with the picture, because the description was so clear. What you understood is enough. And suddenly one devotee reminded me, Swamiji, then that same experience happened on January 1st night. Because 31st night, I entered the temple. One day I was lying there, means the crying and exhausting. That night, first time yesterday I realized, yes, January 1st. Again, January 1st night. Actually, I came to know even about the date because in the night time nobody will be allowed in the temple. Because it was a function day, they were cleaning. The preparation was, see, January 1st morning, the huge crowd will come. So the watchman, in India, security person and the worker will be both same. Security person only will clean. Now, it is the cleaning also is their responsibility. And these guys, they need people for holding the pipe or the hose pipe. So they will allow all the kids inside to hold the pipe, so that it's a huge place, not a small area. 27-acre granite built up area. 27-acre granite has to be cleaned with water. It's not a joke. So they will allow the kids to hold the pipe. We will have to be holding that pipe and continuously we have to walk. And it's not a small area. Don't think temple means seeing our temple. Forget about it. Only the murti is replica, but not the temple. It's like a, you have to do so many round even to clean once. So that is the way I was allowed. Now, after remembering all those points, suddenly yesterday we remembered, yes, again, January 1st night was the time when the experience landed. Anyhow, even this experience, when I verbalize, you are not able to catch unless you see that place. If you have seen that place, you will be able to catch more deeper. Same way, even if I give the password, the answer to all the questions, what you are asking, why we forget who we are and all those things, you will not be able to catch. Just understand only one thing. You are not expressing your potential possible truth. Things which can happen to you has not happened. Just remember that and start working towards it. All these questions will be answered as a byproduct or the side effect on the way. That is the best way to have the answers.